Skooksiatic, Miss Carlos here. I have your distance learning packet that you're going to be picking up later today. And let's zoom in to see our assignment for today. This is going to be a foundations lesson. Demonstrate and apply handwriting skills. Again, demonstrate and apply handwriting skills. And within that standard, we have two objectives. I can identify letter names and sounds. Read it with me. I can identify letter names and sounds. And second objective, I can write letters correctly. Your turn with me. I can write letters correctly. So we'll start with the first one. I can identify letter names and sounds. The three letters we're going to look at today are sky letters because they start at the skyline. This is T, top, T. And repeat. T, top, T. Again, my turn. Say it with me. T, top, T. And your turn to repeat it. B, bat, B. And repeat. Again, B, bat, B. And your turn to repeat. And our last letter, F, fun, F. Your turn to repeat. Again, F, fun, F. And repeat. I can identify letter names and sounds. So we just did that and we're moving on. I can write letters correctly. To write our letters correctly, we're going to use our sky writing. So shake it out, your hand out straight, and you're going to point. The first letter we're going to write is T. T is a skyline letter. It starts on the skyline. Point to the skyline. Go down to the grass line. Cross on the plane line. T, top, T. Again, point to the skyline, down to the grass line, cross on the plane line. T, top, T. And your turn to repeat. T, T. Next letter we're going to practice is B. B is a skyline letter. It starts on the skyline. So point up here to the skyline, go down to the grass line, trace straight back up on the plane line, and around to the grass line. B, bat, B. Repeat. B, and again, point to the skyline, go down to the grass line, trace back up on the plane line, and around to the grass line. And repeat. B, bat, B. And the last letter we're going to practice this morning is F. F is a skyline letter. It's a little tricky here though, so watch. Point to the skyline. Trace back on the skyline. Move all the way down to the grass line. Cross on the plane line. F, fun, F. And you repeat. We'll write it again. F is a skyline letter. Trace back on the skyline. All the way down to the grass line. Cross on the plane line. F, fun, F. And repeat. Alright, so we practice writing. I can write letters correctly. Now we're going to move on and do it in our packet. So in your packet you have it here. And you're going to be using a pencil to do your work, but I'm going to use a sheet protector and a dry erase marker. Now it's always good to tilt your work. You'll hold your pencil correctly. And this says write your name, so I'm going to write my name. And I'm using the lines so it looks nice and neat. Miss. And then space between words. Carlos. L is tall, so I'm way up there using those lines. First letter was T, top. T. skyline to the grass line, cross on the plane line. Space between those letters, skyline to the grass line, cross on the plane line. And you'll keep making letter T. T, top, T. Letter B, skyline to the grass line, back up to the plane line, and around to the grass line. And you can see I went a little bit crazy there tracing that one. That's okay. Space and plane line to the grass line, back up to the plane line, and around to the grass line. And you'll continue making. B, bat, B. Letter F, trace back on the skyline to the grass line, cross on the plane line. F, fun, F. Space here, trace back on the skyline to the grass line, cross on the plane line. F, fun, F. And you'll continue making Fs. So you're writing, I can write letters correctly, and you will finish that and turn that in.